folks, and welcome back to another day. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Dee, and I make lifestyle content that includes my everyday life, and I do reviews on Black-owned businesses. So if that's something that you like, make sure you stick around, like the video if you like it, subscribe and turn the notification bell on, all of that good stuff on the YouTubes. It is a Monday morning, and as you can see, I'm dressed as I'm looking semi-buff, or maybe that's just fat. But as you can see, I'm dressed for my workout, which I did this morning. I put together like a little list of exercises for me to do that are very, very, very simple. No crazy complex stuff or anything like that, because I slacked off since the wedding and I needed to get back to working out. If not for my physical health, then my mental health. But I really just wanted to check in, see how you guys are doing. How was your week? How was your week or weekend, depending on when you're watching this. I have a new vlog coming out today where I cook Indian food, and I made palak paneer for the first time, and that for sure will not be my last time because it turned out really good. Much better than I was anticipating, especially since I didn't have a lot of the ingredients I was supposed to have. But I will link that somewhere up here, and I will also link the DC vlogs. I'll talk a little bit about DC in a sec. Yeah, so make sure you check out those vlogs and let me know what you think. All that jazz. It is a couple days from when you last saw me, and I completely forgot to debrief a little bit about DC, and there's just like a couple of things that are on my, I guess, just on my mind that I kind of want to talk about a little bit in this vlog. So first and foremost, hello. How you doing today? If I haven't already, asked you that. I am just about to go on a lunch break. I have to go downstairs, turn off the RoboVac baby is what I like to call it. But I need to turn off the RoboVac and clean out the little container so that it's ready for its next kind of go around. And then I need to head out to Walmart and possibly the grocery store to pick up a couple of things. I have not told you guys about the freezer. Without going into too crazy detail that y'all just really don't care about, essentially our refrigerator broke. So everything is, right now it's not warm because we did have a tech come in last week to replace some parts. It worked. The freezer worked for like a couple of days, but the refrigerator never kind of recovered. It always teetered around 63 degrees. And if you know about refrigerators or freezers, you know that 63 degrees is not what it's supposed to be at. We've kind of been without a functioning refrigerator slash freezer, consistently functional refrigerator and freezer for about, I want to say like a month to a month and a half. A month and a half ago is when I first noticed it. And then we first had a tech come out like a week and a half or so after that. And then, after we got back from DC, we had him come do some further diagnosis or whatever and replace the parts. At this point, we really just need a new refrigerator. Quick debrief about DC. DC was great. It was wonderful to be able to explore another city with my boo, because he hadn't been there before, but I had, and it's been a while since I've been back there, like for fun. And so it was really nice to just unplug for a couple of days and, experience DC together. It was weird though going this time because of like the insurrection and, like all of this kind of racial division and just crap that's kind of going on in this country and on a daily basis, you know what I mean? So going to like see the Capitol and like meeting Harry Dunn and like, the other Capitol police officer, I can't remember his name. One, it was an honor to meet them and like, talk to them for a little bit, but it was also like, man, these people, like these two gentlemen, their lives were at stake because of the foolishness of the toddlers, essentially, that live in this country. And it was just insane. But overall, it was a really great trip. I just felt so relaxed being like not stressed out about work or stressed out about South Africa or stressed out about this or stressed out about that. You know what I mean? Everything with South Africa, as far as our visas and everything, with the exception of the little hiccups and stuff, have worked out. We don't know of like our visa stuff just yet, but obviously we'll let you guys know when they are approved. And I'm saying when because I'm trying to speak that into the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be like, we gonna get these visas, So DC was like a really, really great trip. It was just, I keep saying it was nice to unplug because I work in tech. Obviously, I make YouTube videos on the side and stuff, and so I'm in front of screens all the time. And it can be debilitating, quite honestly, and it can be extremely mentally draining. I don't think people really understand the toll that it takes on you when you're in front of a computer all day, every day, because it seems like you can't turn it off. So I've had to change the way that I function and just kind of move when it comes to like my career and stuff, and making sure that I create boundaries, making sure that and even for myself, it's not uncommon to see people working through their lunches. And I told my boss straight up within the first couple of weeks of me getting this job that when I go on a lunch break, I'm not in front of my computer. And if there's an emergency, it's going to have to go to somebody else, because I'm not going to create the atmosphere when it comes to me that I'm always available, because I'm not always available. Mentally, physically, whatever, I'm not always available. But like I said, I'm not going to belabor too much about South Africa, because we really just there to drop off our documents and give our payments and everything like that. And, you know, so far so good. You know, cross your fingers, pray for us, send us good vibes, whatever, rub on a crystal if you need to, I don't know, whatever you're into, so that, you know, we're approved for this, because we're really, really excited about this. Like, I subscribe to this guy, his name is Julian Albino, and I actually have one of his videos on pause in the background that I'm watching today, because he's a digital nomad, right? He's a travel vlogger. He was just in Nairobi, Kenya for like a couple of months or whatever, and he's back in Joburg in South Africa. And it just, anytime I see any Black people, whether they're from South Africa or other African countries or from the States or like anywhere in the world going to South Africa, I'm like, man, I am so excited to be moving there one day, you know? To be around my people and to get to know this beautiful, beautiful place and these beautiful people and the beautiful culture and the food, and, you know, hopefully doing my part as, you know, a future citizen to like help the economy and help my fellow neighbors. You know what I mean? Like, the one thing that I feel like is a common thread amongst any African country is community. And I think that that's one of the main reasons why the people really made South Africa the trip that it was. Like, we definitely weren't there for as long as we should have been, but the people honestly were the reason why we want to go back, why we want to live there, why it feels like home. It literally feels like getting a hug from like your big mama, your big daddy, or whoever that you haven't hugged in like 10 years. That's what it felt like being there. You know, it just felt like a big hug. Hey folks, welcome back to another video. Hopefully this isn't too shaky. I am testing out a car mount, so we'll see. And this car doesn't have like the best dash when it comes to trying to put a car mount on, other than like at the window, and I feel like it would be a little too shaky. So, but this is the angle that we got going on right now. We'll try to experiment with different angles as we kind of go about. But anyways, we are on our way to TSA. Oh crap, I actually need to turn around. I just realized, oh no, I forgot my change document. Yeah, so I finally got my stuff figured out with TSA, and I basically did everything myself, which was really nice. So I didn't really need the people for anything. I mean, they had to like confirm some stuff, but it wasn't too crazy. So we're trying different mounts out and stuff to see, you know, like what works, what doesn't work, and all that kind of stuff. So like I said, hopefully it's not too shaky being up here and like on the window and stuff. But I wanted to like give a different angle than, you know, what I kind of typically give you when we're in the studio. So, you know, we're testing some things out. I think I am probably going to make the plunge and just get like a really good quality car mount that helps with like stabilizing and whatnot. So, you know, we're gonna rock with this for now, and then, you know, go from there. And I'm actually on my way to TJ Maxx now, because I want to get like some candles. I also just kind of want to check out some other things that they got going on over there. So I wanted to talk to you guys about friendships. because I think they're just really funny. And I've been thinking about friendships recently, just kind of how, you know, we're at a point in our lives, at least with my friends and I, where we're trying to just navigate life as adults, right? Like some of us are in school, some of us became parents, some of us are, you know, trying to navigate our careers and trying to figure out, you know, what are the next steps in terms of our career and, you know, things like that. And so it got me thinking about how I used to break up with friends when they were just doing some salacious crap, you know what I mean? And I was recently reminded of a friend that I had in high school that, like, without getting too crazy with the details, basically we were best friends in high school. She got pregnant in high school. I was like her most supportive person in her life, pretty much. And like, I don't think that she had many friends after that, or, you know, kind of developed new friendships, or kind of like kept older ones. But either way, I know that I was like the most supportive friend that she had at the time. It got to a point where she thought that I was spreading rumors about her, which, if you know me, you know that I'm a really good friend. So I'm not going to spread rumors about you. What do I gain from talking about you and spreading rumors about you? And it's funny because the rumor that she had claimed that I was spreading wasn't a rumor actually, but I wasn't the one who was telling people about it. And I'm just thinking to myself, yo, like, how are you gonna come at me saying that I spread rumors about you when I was like the most supportive person in your life, friends wise, you know, when you got pregnant, you know? So it was incredibly frustrating going through that situation, because I was just like, how are you accusing me of spreading rumors when you know there's no way in hell I would ever do that to you, or any friend for that matter? And like, we never restored our friendship after that. But the thing that had me kind of cracking up about it was actually my dad. So after my friend and I had like broken up or whatever, several years later, fast forward to my mom's funeral. And you know, again, she was my best friend. So my mom knew her, family knew her, like we were best freaking friends. So, you know, we're at the funeral or whatever, and my dad is sitting next to me, because like my family is like on the front row, you know, right in front of the casket and everything. So of course, you know, people are coming around, giving their condolences, all that kind of stuff. All of a sudden, I see this friend come over to me, like we'll call her Camille, because that's nowhere close to her name. Camille comes over to me, which it was unexpected, because obviously we hadn't been friends for a while, so I wasn't expecting her to be there, but I wasn't expecting a lot of people to be there. She comes up to me, has a slip of paper in her hand that has her phone number on it, and gives it to me. Now, I'm a little bit more emotional and stuff, so of course I'm more receptive to people's like condolences and their way of, you know, like showing me that they are, you know, sorry for, you know, my loss and all that kind of stuff. What the funny thing about it wasn't at that moment in time at the funeral. I'm pretty sure this happened afterwards, but my dad saw this exchange happening, right, and knew this girl, of course, because again, she was my best friend. Tell me why my dad comes to me and says, yeah, as soon as Camille gave you that slip of paper with her phone number on it, I thought to myself, Denise ain't ever gonna call this bitch. And let me tell you, the funny thing about it is that my dad knows me very, very well, right? Like very well. So he knew for a fact, like, I was not trying to give her the time of day, because it's like, how you gonna try to act like you didn't betray the friendship by accusing me of something that you know for a fact I did not do, and then try to come around and be like, oh, you know, like, you know, like you didn't even apologize to me for the foolishness that you put me through. Because emotionally I was broken, because I was like, yo, this is my best friend. I thought she had my back. I thought she, you know, was a good end, but apparently she wasn't. So yeah, but that statement from my dad cracked me up. And it's so funny that I talk about my dad, because his 65th birthday is tomorrow. So I'm super stoked to you know, be able to get him a little treat or so. I sent him in the mail, and I'll pop up pictures on the screen, but I got him a couple of things from Amazon, and I got him some random stuff because it's my dad, and I know I can give him gag gifts and stuff. But I got him 3 things. What I ended up getting him was some toilet paper that said, holy you're 65, but instead of it saying, you know, it has like the little shaky McShaky, I'm so sorry guys. It had the poop emoji on it, or pudding emoji, however you want to classify it. That, and then I got him just like some sausage and cheese and stuff, because, you know, he loves that sort of thing. I got him a candle that says, Dad, light this candle when you fart. Because my dad and I are just huge jokers, right? Like, we just always play around, and so I just thought, this is perfect. I have to get this for this man. Hey fam, we're back home. I look very... Maybe that's a little bit better. I don't know. The light's gonna be doing some funky things in here because the back is so dark in relation to the front here. But I just wanted to do like a really quick haul before I kind of end this vlog. But I wanted to just show a couple of things that I picked up from TJ Maxx / Home Goods over the past day or two, because I actually went to TJ Maxx, I think it was yesterday, and completely forgot that I had stuff in the car, just like left it in there. Because I'm just freaking scatterbrained. One of the things I don't have up here, but I could like pop a picture on the screen or something. It's just a bag. It's just a drawstring bag that I could use when I'm going on walks or runs around my neighborhood. But anyways, I got a couple of candles, a couple of beauty items, and then I got like something that I actually heard about on TikTok and just so happened to come across. So first candle that I have here is from DW Home. This one is a new one that I just smelled for the first time today. So this one's called Sandalwood and Myrrh. And then this is my favorite scent from DW, and it's called Calming Waves. So then the stuff that I actually picked up today, let me start with this TikTok one. So I was on TikTok, as one does, and there's this girl, her name is Taylor, but I can't remember what her handle is on TikTok. If you put in your little search bar like that's Licka and you spell it like Licka or Likka, you'll see her face. Like she is hilarious. Okay, she cracks me up. But she mainly will like review like alcohol, like it could be cans of alcohol, it could be like spritzers or mixers or whatever, and like she'll get some of this stuff sent to her and stuff too. I just love her personality because she's just so bubbly, and she cracks me up when she tries out different liquors and stuff, because she always be rhyming and whatnot. But anyways, long-winded way of kind of introing this product. But she mentioned she saw, I think that she bought these based off of people picking them up and seeing that and posting them on TikTok as well. And it's these cocktail infusion mixers. And so for this one, I have the gin one. It says just add gin down here. And it's got like, you can see it's got like freeze-dried raspberries in there, strawberries, there's sugar. All of this is kind of sugar. And then of course there's like dyes and some flavoring and whatnot in there, because this is the United States of America, where we have all the chemicals in our food and whatnot. So basically you just add the gin in there. I think you can put, like if you have vodka, I'm pretty sure you could put vodka in this too. So I don't think you have to put what's suggested on the bottle in the bottle, but I mean, I would just kind of stick with it just to be on the safe side. But the only alcohol that I have that's a spirit is gin. So that's why I picked up the one that says gin. Okay, and then the next two things are just beauty related. So I got myself a facial brush, and then the last thing I got are just these little this little bath bomb set. So this one is lavender, berry swirl, and honey rose. And I'm actually going to take a bath tonight, and I don't really have any bath bombs left, so I figured I would get this and call it a day, because this is $5.99, whereas one of these at Lush would have cost more than that. So that was my little haul from TJ Maxx. I will leave you here. I will leave you to enjoy the rest of your day, whatever you're doing. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you stick around if you like what I'm about, if you like this chaos that is going on in my life, or if you just want to catch up with us and keep up with us as far as South Africa goes, then, you know, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so that you're notified every time I put up a new video. That's it for me. I'll bid you adieu. Thanks for stopping by. I'm signing out. Bye, guys.